Hello, I'm Tiffany Wright, and this is the top 10 reasons why teaching strategies should hire me as a creative curriculum consultant. Number 1, I make learning fun. I believe in active learning for adults just as I do for children. I believe that it's important for people to be intrinsically motivated when they're learning. They have to enjoy what they're doing, have fun, and that's going to make them desire more. So I believe my role as an educator is not to just work with the participants in giving them information, but also to help them to have fun. So I educate and entertain. This way they're engaged, they're involved, they're active in the construction of their own knowledge. Number 2, I support various learning styles. I believe that there's different learning styles in everyone, and it is my job as a trainer to make sure that I address those needs in the format of my workshops. So I plan my workshops to engage all type of learners. I make sure I have visual strategies incorporated for those visual learners. I make sure I have auditory enhancement for those auditory learners. I make sure we do movement activities for those more kinesthetic learners. I make sure we have small group and large group discussions for those more intra and interpersonal learners. I also make sure that we have fun with creative thought and maybe make up songs and dances for our more creative learners. I think this way I can ensure that everyone takes part of their learning and I'm not leaving any of the learning styles of my participants on the sidelines. Number 3, I have extensive presentation experience. I've presented at multiple local, national, and even international conferences. I believe this is part of my commitment to the field. I also work full-time as a community college professor of early childhood education, so I'm working with adult learners of early childhood all the time. And I've also had 8 years of experience working as a national certified trainer with high scope, and I've worked in various settings. I've trained from large groups, anywhere from 500 participants, to small groups where I just had 5 participants. I've trained in all different settings with all different ethnic groups, with all different cultures. I feel that my extensive and diverse background enhances my skills as a trainer, and those are skills that I'll bring to creative curriculum. Number 4, I have diverse early childhood education experiences. I've worked in early childhood in almost every capacity. I've been a cook, a teacher, a director, a trainer. I've done it all. And I've done it with a lot of different types of groups in a lot of different settings. I've worked in Head Starts, early Head Starts. I've worked with public programs, private programs. I've worked with low income. I've worked with high income. I've worked with military programs, corporate-based programs. I don't want to give the impression that I've had a lot of jobs. I just was blessed to work with the program for many years that allowed me to wear many hats, sometimes hats that I didn't even know I was going to wear. I was able to be involved with multiple programs, not just the one program that I was the director of, but several programs, including programs outside of the state of Michigan. So it's that diverse experience that I try to bring to my workshops so I can make sure that I can support the participants no matter where they're at, whatever type of group they're with, and whatever age group they're working with. I feel that enhances me as a trainer. Number 5, I can bridge theory to practice. This is important because a lot of times we come to training and we have great ideas about curriculum, but it's also important that people understand child development. I've taken interest in child development, and I've backed that interest by pursuing a formal education in child development. I have a bachelor's of science in child development, a master's of education in child development and early childhood education, as well as I am working on a PhD currently in early childhood education and special education. I believe my formal education, coupled with my practical and professional experiences, gives me an edge when it comes to supporting my participants in workshops. It allows me to help them see that the practices they do are directly related to theory and development, and it is what's best for children. Number 6, I can scaffold adult learners. Just as with children, it's important to meet the adult participant where they're at. I have a keen ability to recognize where my participants are at in their learning curve. I am able to see if they are just getting the information and they're fairly new to it, then I need to just go over the surface, just maybe tread water so that I don't create such a disequilibrium that it creates too much of a challenge and it leaves them frustrated. And just as well, I'm able to recognize in my participants when they have the basic information and they need me to dig a little deeper, to go a little wider with the information. So I think that flexibility allows me to really meet my participants exactly where they're at. I'm flexible in many ways. I'm flexible, first of all, with my time. I have a wonderful job where I have a lot of free time. I work in a college setting, so I have the choice not to work summers, and I use that choice. I have a great deal of time off in between the semesters. I also have a lot of flexibility because I usually only work 2 days a week. So my full-time job really constitutes me working less than a half-time job. So I really love that opportunity to use my time wisely to do other things. The other thing that makes me flexible is because of my vast experience. I can work with infant and toddler educators, I can work with supervisors, I can work with special needs. So my ability to work with multiple populations allows me to meet the needs of multiple clients. Number 8, I am a social butterfly. I enjoy people. I enjoy being around people. I think that that's important because I think as a trainer I have to sell myself. People have to connect with me personally. They have to like my attitude, my personality in order to buy in what I'm saying. I enjoy working with people, and that I think enhances my skills as a presenter as well. Number 9, I have professional training in adult learning. I am a certified national trainer for high scope. I've been in trained in adult learning theory. I've also taken other training, including virtual training for online learning, as well as other adult learning theories to enhance my skills as an adult educator. And last but not least, I am passionate about what I do. I love my work. I don't see it as work. Every day I see it as a blessing that I can go and impact families and children by working with their teachers, their supervisors, everyone who plays a part in the future of our community. I am very passionate about the field. I'm dedicated to staying involved, advocating, being a part of our professional community. It is truly more than a job to me. It's a career, it's a passion, it's a commitment. So these are the top 10 reasons why you should hire me as an educational consultant for creative curriculum. Thank you very much.